Hi, my name is Joy McElroy, and I'm the director of Cherish All Children, which is part of Metro Homeless Youth Services of LSS, Minnesota. Our vision is raising healthy generations free from sexual exploitation. We work with churches, adults, youth groups, confirmation classes to educate, equip, and engage them to prevent sexual exploitation and trafficking of children and youth. One of the significant risk factors of a young person being potentially exploited or trafficked is lack of a safe place to call home. I'm going to share a reflection, one of our weekly Wednesday prayers that I wrote earlier this year while snow was still on the ground in Minnesota and we were still driving into our places of work. It begins with a lesson from John chapter 4. So he came to a Samaritan city called Sychar, near the plot of ground that Jacob had given to his son Joseph. Jacob's well was there, and Jesus, tired out by his journey, was sitting by the well. It was about noon. A Samaritan woman came to draw water, and Jesus said to her, "Give me a drink." The Samaritan woman said to him, "How is it that you, a Jew, ask a drink of me, a woman of Samaria?" Jews do not share things in common with Samaritans. Jesus answered her, "If you knew the gift of God and who it is that is saying to you, 'Give me a drink,' you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water." The woman said to him, "Sir, you have no bucket, and the well is deep. Where do you get that living water? Are you greater than our ancestor Jacob, who gave us the well, and with his sons and his flocks drank from it?" Jesus said to her, "Everyone who drinks of this water will be thirsty again, but those who drink of the water that I will give them will never be thirsty. The water that I will give will become in them a spring of water gushing up to eternal life." A single tent. Yesterday on my drive to work, I spotted a single tent near a bridge along the busy interstate. I've seen tent cities, communities of people without a home, in tents and makeshift shelters gathered together. But this one struck me, a single tent. I wondered, what is their story? Is this a family, a single person, a young person? And then I thought of the outreach workers who are trained to reach out to those experiencing homelessness, to offer supplies, resources, connection, and interaction with a trustworthy adult. I don't think it's a stretch to call this living water. In the Gospel of John, this woman alone at the well first questions the intentions of Jesus. He replies with a metaphor of living water, to share the gift of God with her. And he goes on to share that he knows her story. He knows she has had many husbands, and in their exchange, she comes to know him as the Messiah, to which he answers, "I am." Jesus knows her story. He engages with her against all social constructs, and she receives this living water. My prayer is that we continue to see those around us in need, to listen and hear each other's stories, and work together for the love, care, and safety of all. So thank you, Nativity, for coming together to not only learn more about our neighbors experiencing homelessness, but also to support the work of LSS and Metro Homeless Youth Services. And then acting as the living water, working for justice, advocating for those most vulnerable in our midst. If you'd like to learn more about prevention of child sexual exploitation and trafficking, please visit our website at cherishallchildren.org, or you can also access that through lssmn.org and search Cherish All Children. Thank you, and blessings in your work.